If you think making tasty biryani needs so much tamjam and you need to prepare everything in advance, then you're wrong. I made this instant biryani and this was so good. So let me show you how. I marinated the mutton pieces with spices, yogurt, garlic, and ginger paste with some mustard oil and fried onion. If you don't have fried onion, you can skip that, it is optional. And if you think you need to marinate the meat overnight or at least for a few hours, not necessary. I have tasted biryani where it was not marinated at all and it tasted really good. So I kept the mutton aside for a while and I rinsed and soaked 3 cup basmati rice. By the way, I used almost a kg boneless mutton here. And now we are going to cook the onion first. So I added some oil and ghee in the pot and I'm frying some onion until they are caramelized and dark brown. You can make it more crispy, but I'm in hurry, so I'm just gonna keep it aside. And in the same oil we are going to fry some potatoes. See, again, potatoes are optional, but I can't miss potatoes in my biryani. And whenever I make biryani and people are eating, they will ask for more potatoes, so I just want to make sure that I have enough potatoes. You might think a lot of potatoes, but I love potatoes. We're gonna fry the potatoes until 50 to 60% done. Rest it will be cooking along with the biryani. Same pot, same oil, added some biryani masala. No time to like look for individual spice jar and find the whole spices. This is a quick fix. Biryani masala has everything. Now added the marinated mutton and I'm going to cook them for a while on high heat. The mutton smells incredible. You have to be there to experience this. And you see that we can see the oil is kind of separated, and that's when we know our masalas are not raw anymore. Now we're going to cover and let it sit until we get the rice ready. So it's going to take about 25 to 30 minutes. So I put some water mixed with salt and again no whole spices. I added some biryani masala. It will add some flavor to the rice. Also added some oil. It will prevent the rice from sticking to each other. I let the rice cook on high up to it is done 70 to 80%, and you will see it will increase in volume. And you can just take a piece of rice and press them and you'll know it's right before fully done. Now we are going to drain all the water from the rice and keep it aside. Let's check on our mutton. So it's been cooking for 25 to 30 minutes now, and our mutton is also soft, I can see that. And now I added the aloo is also partially cooked. Now it will fully cook with the mutton and the rice, and it will also soak the extra moisture from the mutton. Potatoes will soak the juice and the spices from the mutton, and it will be buttery soft and very flavorful. Let's start layering the biryani now. So first goes our fried onion, some chopped fresh mint and cilantro. Now some biryani masala, and on top of that we'll add our rice. So I'm using a huge pot. If you are using a tall and narrow pot, that's when you have to make multiple layer, but I think I'm gonna be good with 2 layers. And you don't need a fancy pot to make biryani. You can make it in any pot, whether it's a saucepan, whether it's a frying pan, whether it's a broth pan or a deep karhai, or it is a pressure cooker. So we are going to layer the mint and coriander leaves again. Biryani masala. By the way, I made this biryani masala instantly. If you want to know, just mention in the comment. I'll give you the recipe soon. And more spices and more rice on top. And this is our final layer. So no tamjam. It's very simple. And again, like the leftover cilantro and mints, and everything looks good to me. And we're going to add a little bit leftover biryani masala again. Now let's add fragrance to the biryani. So I soaked some water, rose water, and orange food coloring and some biryani essence. So if you don't have biryani essence, only rose water and kevra water will do. And food coloring is optional for a bright, beautiful color. And it's been sitting on low heat for 20 minutes. I don't have a gas stove. I use induction, so I put it somewhere in between 4 to 5. That's the heating level, and it turns out perfect every time. I just make sure that there's no steam coming out. So if there's a hole in your lid, just block it with a paper towel and it should be good. And look, our biryani is perfect, and it is nice. It's not sticking, it's not overcooked, and the mutton, aloo, everything is perfectly cooked. It's buttery soft. I'm just mixing it just to make sure that the muttons are not at the bottom. It also gets some rice in it, and if you see extra juice, I'm telling you from experience, it will go away. It will go away in no time. So this is our mutton looks like. I'm just going to check it. Okay, it's soft. I can break it with two finger, but it's extremely hot. So this is our final result. So now you know that to make biryani, even perfect biryani, you don't have to prepare a night before. It took me almost an hour and a half to prepare as well as finish the cooking, and you can see the beautiful result.